Okay, system variables are coils that are built into your PLC, and they have different functions and uses. You can see some of them listed up here. You can see at the very beginning up there, there's a pound FST_SCN for first scan. Then the next one is an LST_SCN for last scan. Then T 10 milliseconds, T 100 milliseconds, T seconds, T minutes. Those are built-in timing coils, okay? And they're really nice to use. If you need to have something blinking at a certain rate, for instance, you can look over here. You can see the white light blinking. Okay, it's blinking at a 1 second rate. Okay? If I come back up here, you've got our always on, our always off coils. Okay? That first group of coils are things that you would probably use on a regular basis. Then there's all different types of indicators on their coils for errors, system errors, program checks, battery errors, different type of errors if you want to get into the housekeeping and air handling inside the PLC. What I did is I put together some rungs here showing you the use of it, and you can see the first 4 there. Okay, always on, I've got set up here. Always on coil, so those contacts are closed and energized. Again, always on, those will be open. The always off, okay? If that coil is always off, these contacts will never close, right? And the always off for the same token, those contacts will never open. So you have 4 different setups you can work there, depending on what you want to use as far as a normally open or normally closed contacts. And if we look over here, rungs 1 and 4 have power flow through them. We come across here, same thing, outputs, the first output and the 4th output are on. Now if I look over here, you see the T second. T second is blinking, okay? And the output will turn on with power flow at the same time along with it. Okay? Now I did a little something over here. I've got first scan, and in this case, if it's the first scan, I want to take the constant value 500 and load it up into my up counter. And the up counter will start counting on my first scan from 500. Not 0, not anything else. It'll take it, load 500 into the CV and start counting. Right now you can see this is incrementing every 100 milliseconds. It's incrementing, okay, and keeps counting, counting, counting. Now if I were to stop the PLC, okay, I'm going to stop it. Okay, now I'm going to start it. Okay, you see we started right there. We did the 500 there, and it starts counting up from there. Instead of starting from whatever value was stored in there or a 0 reset, first scan allows you to set up and initialize variables that you may need. Your off delay timers. If you didn't want to rely on setting the initial value in the programming, you can use the first scan to do a word move into all of your off delay timers to set them up. So you can set up, pick up your PV and stick it in the CV for all of your off delay timers and cascade your word moves for all of your timers. And you only need to maintain your off delay timers in one place. Okay? I see some question marks, so what I'll do is I'll set up a off delay timer initialization for you, and you can see how that works in the next one. Alright? But these are system coils that are available, and you can put as many contacts as you want to utilize these coils.